Hi, welcome to Wassell Woodworking. Today's episode is going to be about wooden geared clocks like this one here. I built 4 of these over the last 15 years. We're going to be looking at each of them. First, a grandfather clock, second, a skeleton clock. Both of those were designs I picked up from different articles. The third and fourth are my own designs, a tabletop clock and yet another open clock design that I call my mahogany clock. All of these were inspired by an article I read in this book, Small Woodworking Projects by Fine Woodworking, an article by Wayne Westphale. And so sit back and enjoy as I show you these clocks. This is my first clock. It's very beautiful. The frame is made with curly babinga. The front of the clock is made with kingswood with tulip wood inlays, both horizontally and vertically. All of the gears are actually made of Paduke plywood that I made myself. They're 3/8 of an inch thick, and the shafts on the inside of the clock are actually made of rosewood, turned down to the proper diameter, with little steel pins in them, and you can see the escape wheel ticking away there. So here is the second skeleton wooden wheeled clock that I built. This one was built back in the 90s. It still works great and keeps good time. Although I do not wind this every day. It's actually not used that much just because I don't walk past it. But when it is running, it'll keep within about 10 seconds a day, which is pretty good considering it's a wooden clock. You can see the escape wheel turning here. Again, a 30-tooth escape wheel. You can see a 64-tooth second wheel and what I believe is a 60-tooth center wheel, turning the minute hand right here. Then on the front, it takes the minute hand. There's a small pinion here that goes to this wheel, and then to this pinion that goes to this wheel, and that's what slows it down in order to get the ratio 12:1 from the minute hand to the hour hand. This one has a longer pendulum and a weight that is actually on a ratchet, so I can rewind it easily as stopping it and then pulling it like that and then letting it go. And there you can see the pendulum, the weight, the counterweight. The cables themselves that you probably can't see or can barely see are actually made of fishing line. That is more than enough to hold the 3 or 4 pounds of lead shot that's necessary to run the clock. It has to be wound every about 28 hours or it'll stop, so once a day. So this is the third wooden geared clock that I made quite a few years ago. It actually is made of Brazilian cherry. It's a beautiful wood. There's actually 5 different layers that I'll show you in a minute that all the gears are located between. And you hear it ticking. It keeps good time. And this one, unlike the others that have a set of weights, this one has a torsion spring that actually keeps it going. So on this clock, like I said, it's regulated by the escape wheel that then transfers through a small pinion down here to the 84-tooth second wheel that runs down. There's a small pinion down here that goes to this 84-tooth, and then at that point it goes straight out the front, and that is the minute hand. There's gearing on the front to tone that down by a factor of 12, so for every 1 turn of the minute hand, the hour hand turns 1/12 to get the hour. And then on here also you can see the clock spring as it's transferred across, and the little pause on here on the ratchet that allows you to tighten it back up so it'll run. So here I am with my 4th wooden geared clock. This one is probably one of my favorites because it's very much open, like the maple clock that I showed earlier that you can just see everything. I guess it's a type of skeleton clock. This one ticks relatively quick because it has that short little pendulum, but I wanted that because I wanted to be able to hang it on the wall and have the pendulum up within the clock itself. And then it has weights, of course, just like the others that fall all the way to the floor that you have to wind once every 28 hours or so. So this one is made of tiger maple, which is beautiful, and all the gears are made out of plywood that I developed from mahogany. Now I'll pan down and show you the weight, which again is lead shot, and it's actually in a wooden turned vessel made of tiger maple as well. Actually, I'm sorry, bird's eye maple. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Each of these clocks literally take hundreds of hours of dedicated work, and the best part is when they come to life at the end. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Place your comments in the section below and tell me which clock you like the best, or if you'd like to see more from a particular clock. And also, lastly, subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel, so I need more people to subscribe, so please do so now. Thanks for watching.